Alright guys, I just want to explain your final assignment. Obviously it's the last week of school and it's a huge bummer. I would have loved to spend the last week actually with you all in person. I know that some of you are disappointed as well. Some of you may not care as much, but it's just kind of a bummer way for this semester to end, so I wish it could have been different. That being said, I'm going to just give you all one final assignment. And you don't have to do this for each class. I'm basically combining all of your finals so you have one project that you'll need to do. And what I want you to do, and this applies to 7th through 12th grade, it's the same project for every single person. So every single one of my students that's in one of my classes, you're going to have to do this one project, and that'll be it for this week, okay? So I want you to take your time and do a good job, be thorough. But what I want you to do is I want you to write a report. It's not a hard project. The report only needs to be about 1 page in length. You can handwrite it or you can type it, and then obviously you can send it to me. Either way, just take a picture, or if you write it in Google Docs, you can email it to me. That's totally fine. But what you need to do is you need to have your name and your date in the corner. Those of you who have written a report for me, this should be easy breezy. You know exactly what I expect from you. As far as what you need to write about, okay? You have to write about 2 things. The first, you need to write about the biggest blessing that you experienced in the last year. That could be anything from, getting a new pet to, seeing a family member saved. That's completely up to you what you want to write about, but I want you to write down one of the biggest blessings that has been in your life in the last year, really since school started in the fall. And then the second thing you need to write about is the biggest lesson God taught you in the last year. And that might be something that you learned from church. That might be something that you learned from Bible class. That might be something you learned just even from your personal devotions or something that happened in your life. But I love hearing and reading testimonies of how God is working in other people's lives. And one of the big bummers about not being around you all at the school is not being able to hear all the different details of what's going on, day to day. I've really missed that. So that's it for your final. It's very, very easy. Like I said, you just need to write down the biggest blessing you experienced and then also the biggest lesson that God taught you. You do that and make sure that it's not just, like a couple sentences. Try and have a whole page. Then you'll be absolutely fine. You'll get 100 on it. High school, the only difference for you is that on the bottom of your paper, you need to sign that you finished the semester reading for Bible. I've been telling you all semester, you got to read 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, and 1st and 2nd Chronicles. So there's no excuse for not having it done at this point. So you just need to sign your name that you completed the reading. I will take you at your word, and don't lie. If you lie, I hope you get horribly convicted. Just do it. It's not that hard. If you haven't finished it yet or you have a little bit left, then go ahead and you got all week to finish it up, all right? It's not like you have a whole lot of other homework for me this week, so you should have plenty of time to take care of that. But that's it. Just that one paper. Once you get it done, go ahead and send it in, and that'll be the last assignment I expect from you this semester. So if you have other things you haven't turned in, you're more than welcome to send those in late. Like I said, I know some of you, it's been difficult to correspond or difficult to find some of the files and stuff. I understand. I want to be gracious with that. So if you have assignments that you haven't turned in yet and you want to turn those in late, I'll still give you a grade for those, even though normally I wouldn't. With it being over a week late, I just kind of want to be gracious. Obviously, the whole coronavirus has not been conducive. We have been trying to figure things out, so I want to work with you the best I can. So if you have any questions about your final or any of your other assignments, feel free to reach out and let me know. I am happy to help. But other than that, I'm going to miss you all. I know I'll see some of you this summer, but